Hello and welcome. My name is Trismegistus and today I am going to be playing some Dyson Sphere Program. I will also, at the end of the stream, be donating the first Twitch payment that I received as an affiliate to the charity and ending the charity drive for the RSPCA. I'll be replacing it with a charity that will be a bit more personal to me, a cancer charity. But yeah, so that will be at the end of the stream. I'll hopefully be able to show it on screen. It might go wonky. I've had trouble before donating. Let me just set this up and we'll get the game loaded up. Click that on there. Is my audio coming through? Yes, there we go. At the moment it wasn't connected properly. There we go. Let's load the game up. Load game. There we go. Okay, so at the end of last stream, let's go and stand next to the power thing, and in fact, let's put an extra one in. Oh, everything's all orange, which suggests no fuel. Huh? No fuel, huh? Why is that? That's because I've got too much production for the amount of material we've got. We could extend this because I've obviously I've got two lines coming in and it's not being fully eaten, so I've obviously got, well, potentially got my maths. Oh, also that's stealing some, isn't it? I guess I must have, no, wrong button. Must have grabbed some myself. In fact, is that close? No, too far. Okay, so that's not helping, but it looks like I could probably support more stuff here. And in fact, we've got so much coal coming in, we could probably bump up the production. It's a bit loud in my ears, but seems relatively quiet on stream. Okay. Yes, so what we're going to be doing today, it's going to be fairly chill. I'm just going to be sort of boosting everything up, really, because we sort of unlocked logistics, planetary logistics, and I was messing about with these top hats, as people were calling them, for production. So we've now got, we've got some interplanetaries and planetaries knocking about. I don't know how many are in there. 17 and 16 of those. So we'll be producing and using some of those, I think. But yeah, it's going to be all about the scaling up today, which means it'll be fairly chill. I'll be using my pre-existing blueprints, I think, to the extent that I can. They're obviously bringing in some carbon, are they? Yeah, there we go. Right, first off, I want to see if I can make level 2 conveyors. Okay, so if I produce some of those, how many can I actually make? Quite a few. So we'll make a few of those, and we'll go over here and boost some of this up, because if I just grab that, cool. Yes, so this it looks like I probably based it on filling a yellow belt, which is the why that's the number there, but we've obviously got more carbon coming in, so we can add some more on. If I upgrade the belt, say for me that's very loud, on the stream it's very loud as well. Okay, let me drop that ever so slightly. Hopefully that's a bit less deafening. I mean, they are very, very loud, those smelters. But yes, I say I had my first payment from Twitch as an lack of replacing item. How far did you get then? Oh, that's fine. I don't need it past there, but we need more here, really. How many more have we built? Not many. So still building. Okay, I'm building engines from scratch, am I? Okay. let's go and see if there's any in stock. Oops. Except, no, not very many. This is what we need to scale up, basically. Now, there should be some in here. Ah, there's loads in here. So let's grab a bunch of them. And if I kind of cancel some of these, and I'm building them from scratch as well. But yeah, it's the sort of basics we need to scale up and get them being really made. The difficult bit is going to be that we won't have the drones, basically. Where's the thing for that? There it is. So let's grab them. And maybe a bit more iron, is it? What's the recipe? Yellow belts. So I've got loads of yellow belts. Yeah, so it's just making the green engines, which we are making somewhere, but in tiny, tiny quantities at the moment. Okay. Let's nip down, try and save a little bit of fuel. And I can... Have we got green belts in here? There we go. Right, so let us upgrade. We don't really need it that far, do we? Let's take it there. Yeah, so it's about halfway down on that. Okay, now we're getting the throughput in. But yes, let's extend this a tiny little bit. So it seems to be weirdly loud this week. I don't remember fiddling about with the settings, but maybe I should also, maybe it's the music that's not helping. It's difficult to tell because, I mean, it shows you the decibels, but decibels are a non-linear scale. Right, and then we want, oops, power transmission. Okay, that's good. I'm just going to add in some. We'll see what happens. And then we want you, say down to there. That'll do. As I say, some. And then, let's see if we can't get all of them. There we go. Right, and now we need to boost up this, basically, because that'll be a good place to do it, I think. And then if we go up to, say, there maybe, upgrade that segment. I don't think these have the problem that Factorio ones do, where they so maybe if I take where they can't grab off of like medium faster belt. Where did I take that to? Down to there. Now, have I got enough? Yes. Okay. Yeah, they seem to be grabbing, so that'll do. There we go, that's better. Probably not made a huge difference, but there we go. Right, yes, so, as I say, let's get building some stuff. I mean, what we kind of need to do is get more, like, basic processing going on. So, you know, I need to grab this iron and find other ones. Oh, I need to route that one into there, don't I, first? That was part of the reason for being over here. Because science has grinded to a halt, grinderized to a halt, because we have run out of iron on the... Is that going to be enough room? Let's just make it a little bit bigger. On the actual production line. So, let's see if we can't get 3 or 4 of these in. 2, and then one there maybe. One at the top. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what we put in there? No? There we go. Okay. This needs to go basically into here. Yeah. I'm wondering about using a splitter to make it prioritise. Because I'd rather make sure it eats through that belt, really. So if we do... Still haven't got my glasses adjusted properly. A splitter. And we say... prioritise that one. And then we connect, say that to there. And we hook up. Let's put that there. Attach that there. Oops, like that. In fact, let's hook that one up first. Oh. In fact, let's take that to there. Too big an angle. Right. That'll probably let me put 1 or 2. Yeah. 3? Oh, 4 even, okay. But we're not connected to any other power there? No. So we need... In fact, let's put extra one there. And now this should be priority there. Yep. So it'll always take that, whatever that's producing first. And then the fact that that's the same thing means, you know, sort of irrelevant really. Now was copper low as well, or is it just... I mean, copper's not great, is it? Well, I've only got one thing on. Get in there. Can we fit one in there? Yes, we can. Put you there. Across to there. Now, have you done that thing where you disconnect? No, that's all fine. That is all fine. And we can put that on the belt. Okay. So we're stuffed with iron and copper. Awesome. Which means blue is now happening properly. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I believe so. Yeah, that's starting to kick in, which means all the other sciences will start to happen. Righto. Excellent stuff. Yes, so what we need to do, as I say, is find the basic resources. We've got coal there. No other iron? I mean, we might go to the other planet and start bringing it in. Or the other planets, plural. Because I'm not sure I haven't tapped up all of the patches here. Copper there. So we've got copper here. So we could go and smelt that. That's not far away, is it? No, it's just over there. Okay. Let's go and smelt that copper. Okay. Now, where is blueprint book? that one, isn't it? Okay. So this would be my thing. If we try and get it in there, maybe. Just landfill that bit. I think that fits best. Oh, we're out of some stuff, but also I need to landfill this, I think. Cool. Let's get some miners on the go. Say one there, one there. Do. That's 4. 5. Twist that one around a bit. 6. Cool. So you can connect. Oh. Put you in there. And you on. Let's do that. Connect that one there. Angle's all wrong. Like that. Hook these two up. Say to there. Connect this across. Excellent. And now we want cheeky wind turbines. Make one in there as well? Yeah, cool. Okay, that's not enough power, but I don't know where the power is. It's not far away, over here. Okay. So, let's see if we can connect these two. Yep, there we go. That works. Now, how are we doing with power? Okay, yeah, so the coal... oh, the carbon row is solved. Oh, did I not have any... No, I've not got all the bits and pieces. Let's go and stock up then. And what do I need? I just sort of assumed I had everything, basically. Okay. Top them up. Top them up. Oh, got them. In fact, got too many of them. Grab 2 of them. 1 of them. What else? Prisms. Got prisms. Glass. Got glass. Got stone. Don't really need the oil stuff yet. Steel. Let's top that off. Miners. Miners. What about silicone? Don't really need all that titanium, do I? And that was the landfill, so let's tidy that up. Turbines, and these we were short of. Only got a bit of them. Power poles. Oh yeah, new power poles. Oh, well short on inserters. Wait, what? Put the wrong thing back. And belt, of course. Of course we need belt. We always need belt. Have you got any spare motors? We've got 2. Okay. Right, let's see if it's made anything a bit more fancy for us. Well, 2 of them. 2 of them. Wow, that's not capped, is it? What are you even meant to be requesting? Oh, engines. Why are you not capped? Dear me. Lots of uncapped. I mean, it doesn't matter. Because we haven't got any other stuff, but uncapped chests, that's not good. Oh, look, 100 of them. I bet that's just completely destroyed any production. Let's just have a handful of them. I haven't got any of them. Kind of says it all, really. We'll leave these in case we decide to do like mini production. What are you requesting in? Oh, circuits, of course. Well, that's where all of those are. Now, can I safely take some of these? I mean, need some. And I've got 3 of them. Okay. Okay. Because this doesn't have any of those either. Why not? Just not making them, I guess. We're just not making them. Should I take them? That's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Asking for some of the most expensive stuff. I mean, we need a proper production line for them. I think they're okay as a starter for that, but you know, it's nowhere near what it needs to be. Okay, so that's a little bit of... I was putting in like 4, wasn't I? Just to make it flow around the system. Yeah, got an extra thing for this. We only used to have 3. Cool, so that's... that. Oh, we do have another iron vein. Okay. Right, in that case, let's make some use of that. Right, so what do we actually want to make? Because I think that requires... Well, it doesn't have any input things, does it now? But it requires smelted iron plate. I keep forgetting which button that is. Yeah, so that's an extension to that, I seem to recall, for higher level belts. I mean, we need this anyway, because I don't think we need magnets. Let's see, what have I got? So I've got one here that's making iron plate, that's absolutely drowning in iron plate. Okay. That's magnets. That's magnetic coils. Okay. I built more than I thought. So we've got steel. I already got cogs. Okay. I built loads of stuff, didn't I? Hadn't realised. So that's... Oh, I guess I was making engines. Ah, okay. Okay, so I decided to make engines, and then I was making everything to make them. Because those are the magnets. Although I also must have made steel just because basically. Because we've got them, that and that. Okay. So, what we could actually do, could we? Let's have a think. I mean, we'll put another one of these in, since we're here. But if we've got motors, then I can make turbines and what is it? Whatever he calls them, supermagnetic doobrys, which means adding in other production things because they need stuff. Like I think, don't they need prisms? I think something like that. Okay, but we'll put iron in here just because it's iron. Because I usually ratio these, so basically if you want one of these you need like 2 of them, and then each one of those needs like 2 of those or something. It becomes a really big production. I usually off planet that because it's so much. But yeah, so we will set up, since we're here, an extra production. Oops. What did I do then? Come on. An extra production. There we go. Of iron smelting, which I could probably fit in there without too much problem. Yeah. But I think, because let's have a look. What I really need to ramp up the production is the drones and the vessels and the thrusters and all that stuff. And that, you see, that's iron plate, the chips, which we need to go interplanetary for, basically. But I've not set up circuits, have I? And I don't think I've got a logistics blueprint for them. But again, that's circuits. That's steel, okay, it's steel and copper, so that's okay. We can make them. The green magnets, you see. So they need more magnets. And these guys are just circuits. So we need to build circuits. And I guess this, whatever it calls it, super titanium debris. I mean, we do have that acid production, so we could build it over there. But it's circuits and whatever it calls these processors. And green lights. So you see it requires 2, because they take 2 seconds to make 1, and that requires 2 every 2 seconds. So you need 2 of those to, he's doing his glitch thing, to support them. So that's the doubling up we need to do. And now these don't, I thought they required the blue motors, but they don't. So if we build, right, so we'll smelt this, and that'll be okay. I might just drop that in there, get rid of it. Out of my inventory. Right. Pop that in there. One in there. Oops. Put you, if I can, there. That's 4. Oh, this will be 4. 5. That won't let me put one there, will it? No, bit of landfill. At the top there. I keep aligning these with the wrong things, because that should go to that one. But yeah. So just connect them 2 together. These 2 together. Oops. Oop. Okay, one more. There we go. That. Oh, there we go. Almost wouldn't let me put that in then. That would have been a bit of a pain in the bum. Put that across there. Put you there. Oh, come on. How annoying. How very annoying. Don't fit in. Don't fit in. Okay, put a power thing in the middle, so they've all got some juice. And then we're nowhere near any power stuff. Oh no, we are, over there. I've run out of blue power poles. Okay, let's make some more of them then. Yeah, there we go. Now, you need a couple of drones just to keep the system running. Boop. Excellent. So, what we probably need to set up, if we're going to do blue... Oh no, we're not doing blue, we're doing green, aren't we? Green motors. Which are just more magnets, which we're already making. So we could set up another one of those. I mean, we could put them next to each other and just feed them in, basically. So where is my motors one? Isn't it over here? No, that's copper. Where's my motors production? This is it, isn't it? No, that's right. Ah, there we go. No, that's copper. No. There's the motors. Okay. Right. I wonder if we could get both of them in there. Where's that? That's over that way. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Right. So this is the motors that we've already got. Now, will you let me? Because it's the green ones I want. So, that'll fit in there. Oh look, it's got a little belt for the direct connection. I don't know if I did these, you know, just with the intention of... or just for the particular playthrough I was doing. Because it seemed very bespoke to that. So it could go here, I think. But can we fit in the motors as well? Because they'll be quite close. So it might be too close. So we'll have to see. So if we were to try and plop this in here. So it's happy with that. Now this is going to be too close, I think. Because it's the big boys. The big boys. So if we try and put it over here, maybe. No, it's happy with that distance. Okay, that's fine then. Orbital collectors, excellent. So what we should be able to do is do a direct output from both of these two and sort of feed it in there. I might just knock that off altogether, have that come out of there and go sort of in here like that one, and then we'll have the same thing here, motors, have that pop in there. So, I mean, neither of them are going to run at rate yet, because it's like a positive feedback loop we're trying to create where, you know, we've got enough stuff to do the thing we want to do, which is build machines that are going to bring us enough stuff, basically. Right. So I'll leave that for the time being. I say I probably need another one of them, and we built another one of them. In fact, we almost definitely need another one of them. But we'll leave that side of things for now. Let's see if we can stand here. Get a bit of a free charge. I am wondering about power. I suspect we're... yeah, we're not even... It's difficult to tell though, because obviously we're... These are charging up and they take ages to charge up. Now, have I got... Well, what have I got in terms of blueprints? I have not got blueprints for making the Logibots, have I? I do have circuits, so we could pop that in somewhere. I don't have processors. As you can see, you can kind of see where I got bored, basically, of building exactly the same thing and just changing recipes. Yeah, so we need to build circuits. But I've not got processors. Okay. Where can we build circuits then? Oh, this built. Oh, did I put any bots in there? I did. A tiny handful there. Tiny handful. Right. Where would... I mean, circuits might be quite good over here, maybe. That's not circuits, is it? No, that's magnets. Because circuits are iron and copper. And that puts us very close to copper and iron. So yeah, I think maybe over here. I think maybe over here. Oh! Completely out of juice. Brilliant. Have I got a charging thing? No. There's bound to be one next to this. Go for a long walk. Right, let's stand there for a bit. I haven't had any science pops for a while, so I don't know if something else has gone wrong here. And these don't appear to be running. Is that because I don't have enough? I don't think I've got enough of them to eat all the science. But then I should probably do one of these. But I haven't got any purple being made. Guess that's too far away, is it? Yeah. Let's nip over there. And we'll pop one of these in anyway. Oh, I suppose there's that as well. I've not got much power. How is the power doing? 80%. Are you charged? No, you see it takes ages to charge them. You can, you know, turn them down. See, that's not even really charged. It's 60 megawatts, 120 megawatts, you know, and our generation capacity is 116 megawatts, so we haven't really got enough charge to charge them even if there was nothing else running. But let's have a look at the power plant again. Can we put some more in? I think so. Yeah, might need to upgrade a bit more about because it's sort of full there. It's not eating all of the... Well, it is. Yeah, could probably add a couple more in. Yeah, I think we're probably talking more an extra whatchamacallit, rather than, you know, add on an extra power thingy. Lack of item. Why have I not got any of them? Where are they? Should be down here somewhere. There they are. I don't know how the hydrogen's doing actually, because we'd be better off switching to burning hydrogen, I think. You know, the hydrogen fuel cells, because we can potentially make a couple of gas, orbital gas thingies. Oh, what happened there? It done glitched. It done glitched. See how it's sort of getting stuck basically. So this one can't output properly. So if we upgrade more of the belt, so that's that one. So maybe upgrade it here. That bit, and then there again, but this is also stuttery, which suggests it's not eating it all. What's our capacity now? 125. So that's a bit closer to what these would want. You see, it's still not charged. So one reason you have to be a little careful early game with like tearing them down, or certainly you shouldn't ever connect them until. I mean, you can always, you know, you can limit the max charge and stuff, but you've got a lot of energy stored in those interplanetary things. Right, I think I was going to come over here and build some circuits, wasn't I? I think that's what I was going to do. But what we could also do, since I've got some, is pop a couple of these on to take us up to the max size. Right. Circuits. Circuits. Where are they? There they are. So these are quite small, these, because the machines produce them so quick. But what I can cheekily do, you see, is... Oh! Is that because I'm in the way? I think it's because I'm in the way. Let's move me out of the way then. Circuits. I can direct feed it in, you see, basically. So if we put that there, say. What's its... Oh, it's colliding with itself, isn't it? Yeah, it's that thing where they're too close. Oh, bum. See, this is why it didn't work. Really? That's at a too close range, is it? What a pain. To force the correct part of the blueprint to be built. Okay. So let's just build it here. Oh no, what was it? Shift? Blueprint anchor position. Press Shift Enter. So what? Oh, it's the. Why won't you build this bit then? How very odd. Why did it not like that part then? Don't know. It won't have the recipes, will it? Which need to be iron, copper, circuits, and the ratio is 2 to 1. So if we put that as 2000, 1000, 1000, and those are demand, and that needs 4. I can't see anything for them. And then we hook up. So this would be, doesn't matter I don't think, but that's iron ore. Iron. In fact, why did I put that up wrong? So that's that one. Just there. The iron, the copper, like so. Are you working now? But yeah, I can direct feed this in. Save the bots a job or two. We should be going. Oh, what are we missing? Oh! Was that the problem, that it needs fast inserters and I haven't got any? Can't have been, because it still built the... I don't know. I don't understand what the problem it had there was. Okay, anyway, let's ignore that. Now... we've got green turbines hopefully being made. We've got circuits being made. So we're starting to get there. Because what we want to build... we need to do plasmas, don't we? If we're going to build them at scale. I'm thinking more the bots at the moment. Because we've got steel, we've got copper. We've got green motors, we've not got the, whatever it calls it, titanium alloy. So we should make titanium alloy. And we need titanium alloy for that. And processors. Now titanium alloy requires sulfuric acid, which we set up some time ago. Over here somewhere, there we go. And we've got... oh right, because we've got tiny production of titanium alloy there. Okay. Okay. So we probably need something here. We can rework this. Or maybe I just put a splitter in here, maybe? If it'll fit, I don't know if it'll fit there. And then we put something here. Okay. I haven't got a blueprint for these. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can get a splitter in. And where. You know, I'd say the spaghetti phase of this game is like the most fun out of the three. I think this game really works with spaghetti. Oh wait, that's too high, isn't it? Huh. What be the other configuration? That one. You won't even let me build it there, will you? No. Okay. So that might get a bit weird. Let's see if we can connect those two. Because it's 3D spaghetti, you see. That's one of the cool parts to it. Now, I want you to go in the top level. Okay, I'll just do that then. And see if you'll connect now. No. If I put you up a level, there we go. There we go. Okay, so we can have finest marinara out there, and we can put that wherever. I'm not going to build that, but I can bring that over here, and we can then have. Would it be best as a planetary? I think it probably would, wouldn't it? So if I if I hook it in. So if I put there and have that feed in around the back, because we want to make this and we need that, that, and that, all of which we've got, I believe. And what's the ratio? We've got 4, 4, 8. So if we put that as 4, put that as 2, that is 2, so we got 2, 2, 4, yeah, and then 2 of that, and that will be a supply, and we'll just have 4 of them, and we need to, oh, out of build range, okay. Feed that in there. And I can't remember what they're made in. I think they're made in these things, aren't they? Right, so let's... bit of space there. Okay, for when we want to... oops. Put a... whatchamacallit in? Proliferator. We'll have the output going that way. One input going this way, which will be what? So you're going to make these, and you want 4, 4, 8. Okay. 4, 4, 8. Okay. 8 what then? 8 sulfuric, okay. So we can have the sulfuric coming out the middle twice. And then the other 2 coming around the back. I'll have to knock this out. I was trying to use this, but it's in the wrong place really, isn't it? Oh well. Best laid plans, best laid plans. Titanium. Steel. Put one of them there to replace it. Oh, it's ever so slightly too far away. Okay. Maybe I can just move this. There we go. Cool. I'm lost why we're not getting these. Oh, it's not built. The bot's being lazy. You see, this is another common thing as well. Your bots are lazy in Factorio, and they're bone idle here as well. Why is that not charging? Because that's too far away. Brilliant. Okay. So, input, output, output, Input. Input, input. So maths-wise, might as well just set it up to build it, but every 12 seconds it makes 4. So every 3 seconds it would make 1. So it takes 3 seconds to make 1, and the yellow bell holds 6. So we would need 3 times 6, 18 machines. We won't put 18 machines on, we'll put like 9 on. So it's half a belt or something like that. But it's always good to know the math. I think. No, I've just connected them up, haven't I? Okay. Like that. So hopefully we've become a bit of a self-fulfilling build thing. Can I get one more in? Put a charger there? Yeah, I think we can do that. And that gives us 8, which is nearest... Oh, I didn't put the ones on the back. Nearest, damn it, that's 9. You're not bringing any titanium in. Why is that? Is that because I thought it had titanium already, but it might be. We've got titanium there. Oh, that's not got any drones in it. Bit odd. But this is the titanium. Yeah, there's just none here. So if we boost this up, might have to, we'll probably have to go to the other planet and start sort of scaling up there as well. But I'd rather do it with some drones. You know, and do a loggy build. Cool. So should be able to just get rid of that. So we don't really have the... Oh, that's too far away. Just put one in there then. Okay, so we now got thrusters we can make. So we haven't got the CPUs. Processors, rather. That's the only bit we're missing to make both of these using logistics. The CPUs require the circuits that we just built and the silicon stuff, and silicon is being imported. So we want a processor build, which I'm pretty sure I've done loads of times, but as we have seen, I have not blueprinted it, because I usually build it all together, because the silicon things you do eventually need, but you know, separately. And I think they added some other things on that require them, but it used to be that the only thing that used the silicon, whatever they're called, these things, microcrystalline components, were the processors. So I think is it these that had them? No. I think they added something that requires them as well. Okay. 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 Where are we going to build that then? So, the silicon is coming in here. So it wouldn't hurt to have it fairly close. I'm wondering up here maybe? We can always import it directly, since we're making them from first principles. Because we could bring in silicon directly, and then we've got the copper here, the green circuits here, and processors. So we could use an interplanet, because we've got an interplanetary left. whereas we haven't got, well, hopefully we build some more, but we haven't got planetary, so I could pop it in here, couldn't I? Okay. Okay. So if I put in a planetary up here somewhere, try and avoid going over the boundary line. So if this was here, and it's going to make these, and it requires those, and those in theory. Should I put them in? But they're made from copper and silicon, you see. No. Silicon. Yeah, I'm not going to put them in, I don't think. So we will, oops, do that. Yeah, okay. So the build will make the silicon that it needs. And we're going to scale it to a yellow belt, because that's an enormous amount of stuff. So if that was the processors coming in, you know, to the actual machine, so a bit of room for proliferation. I should really do some proliferation, but it's a bit of a faff setting it up, if I'm honest, until you've got the highest level. So if this is processors, I put that too close, haven't I? Put that there. So that's the processors. How many would I need if I was to try and build a belt's worth? Because they take 3 seconds each. It's the same number, isn't it, as the other one? So take 3 seconds each, and this holds 6, transport 6 seconds. So you need 18 machines in theory. If I put, say, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, can I fit power poles in? Yes, there's enough room here. Okay. Would that be... Put one there? Hopefully that's okay. So that's 2, 4, 5. Oh. Only got one research left? Right, let's just put one every 3, because that always looks nice and tidy. 3, 3, 3. And you need green circuits and those. So we can have the green circuits. In fact, actually, it might be easier if this was the output. Wait, did that grab the... Might have a little bit of belt stuck in them in the end there. But yes, so we'll have the green circuits coming out, oops, out the back here. Which is... Wait, have I run out of inserters? I have, haven't I? Idiot. Where's my production area? It's just down there. Let's go and stock up then. Okay, let's get some juice first. Oh, our research has stopped. That's not good. That is not good. So I got all of them. And prisms, right, K4. So it's the machines more than anything, isn't it? Let's grab. Let's just top them off. And how much landfill? Oh, I've got loads of landfill. Smelters. Turbines. Crikey, I got 5 of them. Power poles, blimey. Can't believe I used up the full thing of them. It's 4 engines, look at, or 4 motors rather. Look at that. Right, let's see how many of these it's got. Okay, so we've got a full stack of them now. So we could hook this back up and see if it'll make a bunch of them as well. See, that's still not... Well, we've managed to finally make a full stack of them. Oh, it's still only 93. Yeah, we need to get those made. Okay. I think it was over this way. Anyway, why is science not working? Let's go and have a look at that first. What have you done wrong here? So it's yellow that's not working because... Got an entire iron vein there. Because it's just not bringing them in. So, if we boost up the number of those to the max... And no, I don't want to add more of those. But if we increase this again, the problem's going to be on the other end. It won't be able to bring enough in because it won't be putting that amount in, basically. Plus these, I don't imagine I've done any of the boosts, have I? You know, the cargo boosts. So we can add some of these in. Carrier capacity. And speed. Get things flowing. Can I do the third one? Let's just stick them on there. Probably end up killing more than a few of those off there. But yeah, let's just have those research going. Post Casimir crystals. Right, so where did we get to? So the point with this is we need to offset. Well, let's have a think actually. Well, let's do the maths actually, because this needs to make, not them. This needs to make these. And if we are making, I mean we're not, but if we were making a belt's worth, we would need 18 machines, wouldn't we? So every second we would need 2 times 6. So there's not enough green circuits coming in anyway, because we need 2 of each. Okay, so what we have to do, what we will have to do, is add more green circuits, have a second belt for the output of them, and then seem to remember this is where it gets a bit nuts because you can't actually. Because these are like 2 and 1, you see. So you wouldn't get enough of this in anyway. I say let's sort of build it as if at some point we were going to expand it, but wait a minute, what happened there? But how many would we need? Well, basically, we need 2 every 3 seconds. No, we don't. We need 2 a second times 6, basically. So we would need 12. It took 2 seconds to make each, so we would need 24 in theory. So for what we've got here, that's where we get 12. 2, 4, 6. Is that 2? Wait, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. So we'll just have this sat here. It won't be able to actually do any of this volume of thing, and I'm not even going to put the right inserter level. And I think the belts would have to be faster as well, but that's all fine. So if we do that, and then we just do that and that, and then we add on, oops, an extra power pole at the allotted places, and drag this all the way down there. We'll use this one because it needs access to, it wants the output there and then input from what it can there, like that, and then hopefully the alignment will be okay. Yep. And I'll put it that way. But I mean, it's bonk. You know, I can't sustain this, but yeah, as well. Build it so that eventually maybe we can. I normally outsource like processors, and because you know the other planet has the silicon and titanium and stuff on it, so, and it'll have iron and copper on, so you might as well build it off planet and ship it in. But yeah, that's fine. Can we get oh, I haven't got any blue thingies, blue power poles. We'll put all of them in, and we'll put a nice-ish number, 10 or so of them. And then what? Well, we need to adjust the ratios, but say we've set that to 1,000, because we don't want it sucking up all of our resources. You see, that's the point. Then we would need that to be 2,000. I don't know why it's set on 600, but it is. And then this is like 1.5 to, because it's 12 to 9, so it's like 1.5. So, but you need 2. So this would need to be on 6, I think. That doesn't sound right. I think it's 3 actually, isn't it? And then say that's on 3. So this needs to be, these are all remote storage. No, this one's remote demand, isn't it? Because we're going to put it in. And local storage. This is local demand. That's local demand. I guess both of those are fine. And then we need to hook that up to the main supply. Can we do anything more interesting with power? And we got the mini fusion plants. How many? I can't make any. I haven't got any carbon nanotubes. I could make a small handful because we've got tons of graphite now. So we could just throw a few of them together so that we could make a mini fusion power plant. But they require... It's not giving me a free one. I thought it would give me a free one. I can't remember what they need. Why have you not brought anything? Stuffs are coming. Stuffs are coming. Here they come. Okay, so that'll be processors eventually. Oops. Okay. Wondering about doing a trip to the other planet so they can, you know, build some stuff over there, because we've now got... Did I pick those planetary logistics up, or did I just... I don't think I did I? That was silly. No, I didn't. I bet it's turned them all into interstellar ones. That was silly. So we've got 10 of those now. Oh, we've got 10 now. Okay. So we'll take them now. And we'll have 5 of them. Now, how many bots have we got now? Oh, they're starting to get made. They're starting to get made. Could you do one more so I get 50? 23 of them. Yep, there we go. Okay, so it might be worth a trip to the other planet. Because I seem to remember you have to, weirdly, slightly weirdly, you have to put in deuterium fuel rods, which is fine. We want them anyway. But we'd have to build some particle colliders, and they are... Oh no, fractionators first, isn't it? They're very, they're very hungry with power. They're not too hard to build them, though, are they? I'm just wondering if we set up a little production area. More so that I can have some deuterium. We'd need particle, whatever these are called, blue motors. And we've got everything else apart from the deuterium. Because didn't we research? We did. Orbital collectors. I'd have to charge up a bunch of them though. I don't imagine it's built any spare thrusters. Is it? Oh, it has. Couple. 16, okay. So we could get 6 or so, 4, no. How many does it need? 20. Okay, so we couldn't build one. Fine. We'd need 20 of those as well. They're not hard to make either, you can hand make them as well. You need those silicon crystals though, which you can't hand make. But we could set up a little production on the other planet, if that's where we go. Right, what do we want to take to the other planet then? We'll take with us. We need more belts and all that sort of gubbins, I think, basically. In fact, let's take a load of turbines. And maybe we'll sort of fill up the planet a bit with them. I could potentially build my North Pole thing. Or is it South Park? I can never remember which way round I do it. So I usually do like in at one end and out at the other. Do I want more? Yeah, let's take more. I don't suppose we've got any. Let's pinch it then. Because there's no need to ferry, you know, the actual titanium back and forth now. The bots will hopefully slowly get on top of that. What I can do is get rid of things like oil refineries and them. Oh, let's just go. Let's just go. So let's pop that in there. Okay. Gets easier to tell where the planet is as well, because you get the drones flying for you, or flying the path. I'm only 1,000 meters a second still. Nuts. Right. What does that do? Oh, that's the stacker. So we've not actually got, you know, we're like well over halfway, and we haven't done a single purple or green cube yet. And we can still do plenty with yellow. Get all the way up to there. So you need purple, yellow, but who cares? Capacity would be, yeah. Energy circuit would be more useful, and that's the one we really want, because that doubles our maximum speed. Let's put it on. I wish you could drag these, because to bring that up in priority I've got to undo all the rest now. So which was it? I need to add on that and that, and that'll do. How are we doing? Nearly there. Oh yes, I mean, I'm terrible at remembering this. I should have a try and work out how to get the MooBot to automate it, but I got my first payment as an affiliate from Twitch this week, and so I don't really need the money. I'm not. You know, I have a job and I'm not dependent on streaming in any way. So, although I do very much appreciate the donations, everyone. You know, the bits and all that sort of stuff, subscriptions. It is all very much appreciated, but I kind of figure if I have it, I'll just spend it on more cake. So let's donate it to something useful. And since we got the charity drive, as it were, I will do that. Something's gone wonky there, hasn't it? Those should be aligned with that. Let's tidy that up. Now why are you not on the right place? Yes, I'm going to be donating it to charity. We're only talking sort of 38. What's only? I mean, I'm sure to many people that's a lot of money, but you get your payment for $50, which is obviously then converted into local currency, so it's £38. I never know whether Twitch takes the... I assume they must take the fees before that. So that 50 probably represents... because I think they take 50% or something. So I might actually have had a total of $100 dues. Why is that not lining up properly? Not changed the size of the planet, have they? Because it used to be this was perfect, so this would perfectly match. The other option is that I've just got this misaligned, but this isn't where it should be. Looks good to me. It always used to perfectly match, you see. Unless... no, it did, I'm sure it did. Give me an out of building range. And they're all perfectly where it should be. It's just not lining up with this. See, it wants to put it there instead of there. Maybe they changed the range at which... oh no, that's not a line anyway, is it? This is the line. So it's, at the very least, do it that way. But no, it won't let me put that. There. Maybe I had to do one tab or something. Let's go and have a look at the other side of the planet. Oh. Am I just being a Dumbo? Because that all connects okay there. Alright, so it is misaligned here as well now. Huh. That's a bit weird. And then it's way off there. Huh. I mean obviously, very, very good chance that I've just misremembered. So now they don't fit as a perfect thing. That's a bit annoying. I say the other option is maybe I use tab on them. Space them out. Could be. Which one am I going to take as the prime one then? Well, since I'm here. Get rid of these. Oh, it didn't fit anyway. Oh. I've clearly messed this right up, but there you go. What's new? What's new? Actually, it didn't match, and I remember now because I used to put one of these in so that I had a charge point. Yeah. Okay, let's just connect them with a normal power pole. And then Said it was going to be a chill one. I do seem to remember that there's quite a good alignment here somewhere. Oh, too far away? Too far away? In fact, can I build my North Pole thing? In fact, let's just have a look at the blueprint while I stand here and get a bit of juice. Which pole are we actually at, though? That's the South Pole. Okay. So this would be South Pole version 1. Oh, I can't remember how it goes. Because it has this whole thing where it's charging up. In fact, I think 2 is just a better design, isn't it, rather than an upgrade. But it's because I used the batteries basically to just ensure that there's power on the planets. Can I see wind turbines or not? Yeah, there they are. Oh, where's it gone? So if that was there, is that where the... So it's the right distance, isn't it? Just that that's not actually aligning with... I wonder if they've changed it. Oh, no, no, it's because I need to tab it. There you go. That's the alignment. Because that wind turbine is lined up. Okay. So if I then do that round there and tab it, and that, what does that make of it then? Can I get that to match up again? Is that right? I think that's right. No. Huh. So the wind turbines are slightly off, aren't they? Why is that? Unless they've changed how it does the tabbing. How strange. Anyway, let's just put these in so the planet's connected. How many have I got left? 253. Loads. And now go down this way. I didn't pick up my charger. Oops. I'm putting these in because, oops. Basically, if we're going to scale up production, we don't want all the machines here sat running with no power. So we might as well, you know, build in the turbines because they're not that hard to do. I'm making a meal of it, obviously, but not actually that hard to do. Down to there. Where have all my bots gone? Slacking again, you see. Just slackers. Where have you gone? Here they come. I saw you being idle. I saw you. Oops. Let's give it a little boost from the hydrogen. Oops. This is presumably because of the lack of titanium again. Okay. Let's do this bit. Let's let the bots catch up a bit. Played a bit more of the bobs this morning. I was setting up the walls. It's just busy work, you know. I've not done any new proper building or anything. I kind of figure at a stage where I'm not sure another stream of me just sort of sticking in defences and walls and stuff is that interesting, or setting up yet another mining outpost. That one's missing. That's what I'll try and do if I get the time. I'm hoping things will be a bit more chill at work. I don't think they will, but I'm hoping they will. Because I've got loads and loads of like things I'm meant to do this week, but they're all kind of, well, to some extent I'm not sure I care about most of them. Next week will be nuts. I've sort of lost interest, to be honest with you, after the other week. So I think if I go up this way and try and work out, because that should be there, and that would be that one. Yeah, I think what I normally do is I put in the, you know, the north-south lines, and then either tab the distance to make the east-west one, you know, the equatorial one, fit to the distance. Or actually, as I say, I seem to remember putting in a charging point. There you go, you see. So this is in the wrong place, because actually it needs to go up. So we get rid of all of this for the time being. Or was it there? I think it's there. Let's have a look though. North Pole. Oops. You see, that's where it's meant to be. Right. Oh, there is this one more. I think it's that one. Ah, there you go. That it's meant to be that one. So maybe I've got it wrong at the other end as well. That. Let's landfill this little lake. I think I didn't tab that over properly. Yeah, so that should need to be there. We'll leave that side. And that's too close. Yeah? What's going on there? What are you doing? There. So then, do they go further in? Most useful bit of this is setting up, yeah, so it's one more, two more in fact, into the centre. Okay. Most useful part of it is the solar panels, because they're an absolute pain in the bum to space out. So it would be there, wouldn't it? Alright. Be that one. So we can get you in. I didn't bring any solar panels, did I? Have I left any here? No. Okay, that doesn't matter. Is everything connected? This is the main point. Yeah, I think we have connections. Let's go and suck some juice up. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me how I do it. Yeah, I think this needs to be one further in, and then we do the loop. But then it matched with the blueprint, didn't it? No, it didn't match. That was the point. Ah, whatever. I'm not putting them in yet anyway. The basic idea I usually do, I mean, sometimes they're actually interplanetary ones, but it's north and south of where the actual drones leave and come in, basically. Have I got all of the... No, I have... no, not quite. So we need to put that line in. It also makes it look like a holy hand grenade. From Worms. I quite like that effect. So it's... Which one is it? Oh. Which one's missing? That one. Okay. Holy hand grenade of Antioch. Yeah, I take them down to the middle first and then do the middle bits. That's what's messed it all up. Okay, now let's find some titanium. Well, actually, let's fiddle with, because I was just sticking it in, wasn't I? Yeah, okay. So let's go and fiddle with that first. Okay, so it's got titanium for days. It just lacks drones. So if we put some more drones in. There we go. You can't do multiple of them. No, you can't do the same ones. Cool. Okay. So that's helped out a bit. Hopefully it's not sort of completely destroyed the power system. Oh no, we've got loads left. Okay. That's fine. Some silicone. Here we go. And titanium. Double vein there. A double vein. Okay, let's go and tap that up then. I'm not sure I don't have a logistics titanium thing. Do I? Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. Loggy titanium smelt. Okay. So, how about, will it let me put two in? So can I put one here, right next to each other? Can I put one there? And one there. Or are you going to moan about too close? Nope. It's happy with that. We might struggle to get the mining in, but that's a separate concern for a separate day. Okay, miners. Let's see. On that. On that. And one there. And then squeeze one in there. On there. Turn that around so I can get all of the patches. Like so. Awesome sauce. And let's hook all this up. Save to there. Like that. Oops. Over to that one. I'm not sure if I finished the point I was making, but I was basically saying that I got my first Twitch payment from being an associate or affiliate or whatever it calls them. I'll be donating it to the charity. It may not let me donate it because I had some problems before with the charity donation way it does it. But the money should just go direct across because it's paid into a PayPal. Is it? I didn't look at what it said actually. I can't remember how I set it up. It's paid somehow, in some means and some way. But the charity donation is... I don't think I can get that close enough to do both of them, can I? Let's put two of them in then. Not actually sure that's enough titanium, but it's 3 belts. Just we got 4 coming out. Maybe if I boost up that one. Well, look at that. See how it's stuttering? I guess because they're arriving at exactly the same time. That's not ideal, is it? Maybe if I make that twice, that's a bit better. Still not properly coming out though, is it? So how about we make that upper and that upper? How much? I've only got 10 left, okay. So it's not quite enough, but that's close enough. Okay. Get rid of these. Oh, it's probably a bit too close, that one. The level 2 miner on this is awesome. It's like super amazing. I loves it. Blooming expensive to build, but just super powerful. What's that? 2, 4, 5. One more. 6. On there. Oh, let's do that differently then. Just combine these two. That, and then have this one onto that one. Put you there. Cool, and then boost up that bit about. That bit about, and that bit about. Cool. Right. Okay, so lots of silicone. So if we put in, say, can I put in 50? Oops. How do I? How do I get rid of that? Oh, there we go. I don't want to put 50 in. Let's put, say, 25 in. And we'll put 25 in here. I didn't change the setting on the other one, did I? So, this needs to be local demand. So the drones will send it over as well. I mean, I could add in a second one because it's more to do with the number of drones in the thing right now rather than the input. And you can only put 10 in. I mean, what I could do, because I don't have to charge from memory if they're going just taking stuff. So what I could do is just literally have one next to it. And belt the stuff over. It's a bit weird because we're belting it in, but there you go. Oh! Have at least 100 logistics drones for a planet in transit. Well, there you go. Am I going to do silicon as well? And then we can have you in there. do need to charge it if I want those drones to do anything. So if I pop that there, I don't think that actually charges it though, does it? Good demand, right supply, there you go. So that's a bit weird because I'm, you know, belting it in and then belting it out. But the bots will help to sort that out a bit. If I put some in here as well, just 10 say. And we should get even more. Transport, off they go. Now, these are not filling these belts. Why is that? Is it just the speed of the inserters? It could well be. I mean, we don't need this at all, really. Oh. Why are you lacking power? Oh, because the things are charging up, aren't they? So, rather than that, have I got a splitter? I don't think I have I? We will use a splitter to do some prioritization. Do I want that sort of splitter? I don't think I do. Do I want that one? I think. But I'll put it there so that I can hook that up like that. Yeah. Yeah. And then that to that. And then we'll take this up. Why did you not go up? There you go. To there. And we want it to prioritise that one so that it empties this first. And we could even put a third debris on. You get this, and I don't quite... Oh, it is running occasionally, but you get it sometimes where if you put 3 on, one of them just will never run because the other two sort of suddenly seem to like fire up into gear, you know, into full speed. Okay, so that we need to do the same on the other side, and eventually, I say, this will just empty out. I mean, I could hand transfer some of it. Not the biggest fan of that because I'm a bit prone to exploding the inventory. But yeah, same on this side, so that we can steadily empty out this container, and we want that one again. A bit more room, I think. And then put that in there, that in there, that out there. Tell it to prioritise that one. And then extra inserter. Get rid of them. And it will slowly empty out. Awesome. We need to set up some silicon. What we also need to do is build some silicon crystals. Some crystal silicon crystals. And so, in fact, actually, how about take that off? Put that on there. Now I can just build this here. Have I got silicon crystals? No. I clearly just got to a point where I was like, oh, bored with this. I didn't bother. We've got silicon. In fact, we should probably put another silicon smelting in as well. But okay, let's build. In fact, because it's the same ratio, Wait, don't I need to... Hang on. Yeah, they're made from silicon thingies anyway. So, I can just put down this one and have it feed in to a silicon crystal. In fact, let's put this here. Is that a bit close? It's probably a bit close, that, but so if we build that here, I can set up some mining on this. I don't know why I always put 6 on. Yeah, I'm just convinced it's a nice number. Okay. That's too close. Why did I put that there? In fact, let's sort this one out first. To there. To there. And you as well. Oh, bum. Too close, too close. Stop being annoying. How about I just take it over there? Let's see if I can get this to hook up again. No? Oh, there we go. Silly thing. Right, 54. Okay. Yeah. Yep, just got enough. Just enough. Power in the middle of that. There we go. Now, if I put, I think I've run out of blue power poles again, haven't I? Can I not just connect it with a regular? I can. Okay, and then if we have this come out of here, because it's 2 to 1, isn't it? Is that right? So it's 2 seconds, but it's only 1. So if we're getting a oh, recipe's not set. Look. Recipe is not set. Recipe. Because I think this does 2 yellow belts, I think. Does it? If it's got 6, 3, 6, 12. I mean, it doesn't, because I don't think I'm feeding enough silicon in, but if it did 12, then yeah. Yeah, that's 2 belts worth. So I can take 2 seconds each. So it only needs half of 1 a second. Should I just do a separate build? I'll just do one next to it. Or we can just belt it across. Oh, is that across the... That's across the boundary line, isn't it? Don't want to do that, because it will get very messy indeed. So let's put it there, maybe? So if we have the crystals coming this way, we can have the, oops, that short one. So we want silicon and crystals. Wait, isn't it the other way around with this? Because if I'm trying to fill a belt, I only need half a belt of silicon. So a single belt of silicon would produce 2 belts of silicon crystals. So it's the directions are the opposite. I can have a single output and feed in 2 back. I'd need a heck of a lot of machines. I don't think I'm actually going to put that many down, but in principle. Yeah, and we can have that bit, oh, an output there, an output there. It's gone all wonky because of the grid line change, but that's all fine. So, I mean, technically I suppose that's a demand. I haven't put any drones in these at all. Oh! Hello Marguerite. Looking good, thank you very much. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I think it's smelting again. I think you just smelt the silicon into something else. Let's have a check. Yeah. Cystocrylicon. And other side as well. And all we need is input there, output there, output there, input there. And we'll put... So I suppose it's twice as many, isn't it? Oops, got me tabbing wrong. So let's just put the 3 on for now. Oh, 6 on for now. See how that goes. And then that would need to be... Oh, belt's not long enough. Let's fix that. Like that. Probably not wise to line them up, but yeah, whatever. Right, and then we want tab. Oh, it was long enough. Oh. And then grab that. Having a good day? I hope your day's going well too. Yes, not too bad. It's very sunny here. I don't know if you're UK based at all, but it's very sunny here, which is always nice. Quite like a sunny Sunday. Went for a nice long walk earlier on. Back to work tomorrow then. How comes the weekend always disappears a lot quicker than the weekdays? Although to be fair, my weekdays do disappear quite quickly. Never seem to get time to do all that I need to. So I think that's half what it needs to be, or could be. Now they seem to be. Have I got the maths completely wrong? And actually, it's the other way around. No, what I've done. Oh no, it does make sense. Right. Yeah. One about silicon. Oh, it wouldn't matter. Because it's 1-to-1. So that was like dumb, basically. I'm feeding half a lane back and using a lane. That doesn't matter. That's a silly thing to have done, but that's fine. So effectively there's like half a lane where there could just be a single lane. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. I've run the Netherlands. It was cloudy and rainy today. Oh, right. So yay for some sun. It was quite cloudy and rainy yesterday. You have more fun on the weekends. I do at least. Yeah, definitely. You get to do what you want on the weekends, don't you? Well, depending on any commitments or family things or what have you. Do I need that really demanding quite like that? I don't think I do I? Not that it's pulling them in. I guess that's because I haven't put... Did I put... Oh no, there are regular drones. But then that's local demand, isn't it? So... This is supplying, but it's literally pumping them out at the same speed. We need another silicon, regular silicon producing thing. Right, so what we actually want is this to demand these in. I don't... Let's just put it on 3000 or something. I don't need it to supply 1 billion of them. Cool. Right, let's find another silicon vein. There should be loads. There's one right there. You get that? Too true, your own time, and you do with it as you please, yeah. Silicon is so annoying to balance. Yeah. As I've made a complete mess of that. I don't know what I was thinking there. But yeah. Yes, I have got a blueprint for this, haven't I? I was just saying I ran out of steam with my blueprints. There's sort of all the low level stuff, and then there's no processors. I got the chips and stuff, but there's no processors. So I clearly just got a bit bored of making the same blueprints. I think I had the wrong idea on how to make blueprints. Oh, what are we missing? We're missing furnaces, okay. But yeah, it's fine. I was mostly just experimenting with them because I know a lot of YouTubers, kind of almost make a career out of making blueprints and optimizing and all that sort of stuff, but I'm not sure it isn't better to wait until the game's finished with some of these. What's that? 2, 4, 5. Again, I don't know why I always put 6 on, but I always do. That's an inconveniently shaped patch, isn't it? Okay. Let's hook these two up. Like that. And then bring this one round the back here. That's too much of an angle. Excuse me. I do like, I mean, it really is a very pretty game. I mean, you look at this texturing they've done on the planet, which could have just been, you know, nothing really. But it really does look like an ice, you know, ice ball. I say, gorgeous colours in it. It's almost like a sort of anti-Factorio approach, where it's like that game's as dour and, you know, diesel punk as it could possibly be. This is maybe there's some deep-rooted, you know, cultural thing in that, maybe, because that woo the Polish think, or is it Poland? Something like that. One of the old Eastern Bloc countries, the old ex-Soviet countries. Probably have a fairly dour, pessimistic view, you would think, having lived under communism all that time. Or, well, what they called communism. Right. Whereas this is a Chinese developer who's probably a bit more, I don't know, optimistic about the future. I get very deep and philosophical there, aren't I? Well, it looks very Doggo. Hello, Doggo Dorito. The game getting an alien threat is going to dramatically change things. Looking forward to that though. Yeah, it's I was going to wait for another play, you know, like streaming another playthrough. What am I looking for? I'm looking for them. For the combat update, but they did a post. I'm sure you saw it on the on Steam, sort of saying that it had COVID and there was one developers having a baby. So I think that's probably end of the year, maybe, before they get round to actually releasing it. Well, oh, of course, this blueprint is wrong, isn't it? Because these aren't set. Get this fixed like that, and like that. There we go. So that's a bit more silicon. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. I mean, it may be that, you know, I end up, you know, turning it off or whatever. I'm not necessarily too fussed usually about, you know, combat in these games. I do think it can add a nice, you know, interesting element, bit of pressure, and hopefully they'll do it so it's tunable, so that, you know, you'll be able to, you know, like you can have a Factorio. Oh, am I out of? I am, aren't I? Where you can sort of set the biters to be less. Well, you can turn off expansion and all those sorts of things. And now, I mean, even I think Satisfactory's done a peaceful mode now, isn't it? Where you can set the aliens to just be, you know, only respond if you attack them, or because they're a bit of a pain in the bum, the ones in Satisfactory, if I'm totally honest. I mean, I'm not really arachnophobic, but the spidery ones are absolutely horrible. Particularly the big ones, the big spidery ones in there. Smelters, thank you. It's currently certainly coming with an off switch, as they have said. Yeah. So I hope it's a bit more tunable than that as well, that you could, you know, have a sort of a gentler time with the combat, you know, if it's something that you want, but you know, you're not fussed about it being super aggressive or anything like that, or even the other opposite way around. If you know, you want to turn it up so it's like a Death World type challenge. Okay, so that's lots and lots of silicon and titanium. Should I build anything else? Because we do have a lot of iron on this planet. Not so much with the copper, but we have an absolute boatload of iron. I think I might leave that. Yeah, I think I'll leave it until we've really got like planetary logistics up and, you know, more sustainable. Oh, crikey. Almost out of power. Yeah, let's head back home. I should make plates to ship them. Yeah, there's that thing, isn't there, of do you ship like low-level materials, or sort of, you know, combine, you know, produce them. Not produce them. Obviously, you get material, not material, product density. So, you know, if you ship titanium alloy, you're effectively shipping 4 titanium and 4 steel. And I think steel is 1-to-1 in this, isn't it? Is that right? No, 3-to-1. So every titanium alloy represents 12 iron plate and 4 silicon and 8 sulfuric acid. So there's a strong argument for shipping higher level material. But of course then you have to produce it all remotely. You've got to have your planets making what you're shipping. Which is okay later when you've got your system set up for moving your machines about. But early on you're having to drag everything around. I did wonder, what have we... That's Chew 3. Has that got... No, it doesn't. We've not got a lot of copper in this system. Ah! Faster mech speed. Here we go. This is more like it. This is more like it. How much copper have we got? So we've only got 2.5 million left copper. Okay. What have we got? What's nearby? Oh, I haven't got that upgrade yet, have I? That's not that far away. 3 light years. Oh, crikey, almost there. Don't want to go flying off out into space. Let's put that in there. But yeah, hopefully it'll have made some thrusters and stuff, and maybe we can make some what do you call them? Gas siphony thingy, whatchamacallits. That's a technical term. What does it called? Orbital harvesters? Orbital collectors. Because I got the crystal silicons now, so if we've made some thrusters, we could get a few of them up and going. Let's find my charging point first. Yeah, I don't think that far ahead for stuff like that. I was saying earlier, you might have caught it, but this, I think spaghetti in this game is, well, it's like one of the most interesting games to have it, because it's like, you know, 3D spaghetti, basically, so it's like, it's quite fun. Certainly compared to the, I mean, Satisfactory spaghetti is just horrendous. It's just awful to build. And if they hadn't made it so that you could, you know, basically ignore clipping and stuff. I think it's an absolute nightmare. Okay, so let's get juiced up, and then if I can work out how many thrusters we've got, we could get a couple of... Oh, is it only 16 still? Yeah, 16. It's because it's still making these. That's annoying. 208. Wow. Okay. How are we doing? Because I quite like to make a few of them so that we could get sort of some hydrogen coming in. I love watching the ships flying on and off. Yeah, they're great. I say this thing here, I mean, obviously the, what do you call them, the local drones coming in and out isn't that interesting. I mean, it's okay, but the ones when they're sat on the top and then they fly off, that looks... I really like that bit. There you go, that's what when they come in like that. And I mean, so it's one of my favourite things in this game, that everything is real in a sense. So, you know, they're actually landing and unloading and those sorts of things. It's not sort of faked thing. Right, so we're charged up. So now we need to decide, are we making drones and etc. first? I guess we need to, because then we can get thrusters at a bigger volume, and then I can make all of those three. Okay, so let's go run through it. We've got steel, we've got copper, we have not got have we? Did I put that in? I think I put reinforced titanium somewhere. Yes, here, reinforced titanium, so we got that. We've got iron, obviously, we've got... No, yeah, we've got CPUs, thrusters, CPUs. Yeah, okay, so we can make them. Where do I want to make them? Let's see. Is that a... Oh, it's a copper patch, okay. How about we make them over here, because there's nothing particularly interesting apart from some oil. Okay. Let's go over there then. Yeah, it looks nice. Yep. Oh, sure. Oh, it's 5:30. Okay, so I'll just say again. I'll be going to 6 as per usual, but at the end of the stream I'm going to be ending my I don't know what the best term for it is, charity, you know, collection or charity drive, or I think actually I'm going to stock up, and I'll be donating my, I got my first Twitch payment, you know, affiliate payment thing this week. Thanks to all the kind people that do donate, etc. But I'm not, you know, I have a fairly well-paid job, so I'm not. Well, I'm terrible at managing my money, but I'm not in need of the money. I don't rely on it for income. So I will be donating that. We're only talking £38. It's not a fortune or anything, but yeah, I'll be putting that in and ending that particular collection, and then I'll be changing it up to a different charity. Probably not next week, but maybe the week after. What am I looking for? I guess we could grab another set of them. We need carry plenty of those. I've used up basically all of them. And of course we've used most of those. And we'll grab our belts. Is that everything? I wonder if this has even got any motors now, you see. I don't know, is there a way of like directly connecting the I don't think there is it? They can't take stuff out of those directly. Why is that flashing about not having? Okay, where were we? We were over here somewhere. I like this as well, when you get these awesome like planet rises, and you know, your sun will come up over here, and you know, there's a planet, you know, rising in the horizon, all that. That's so awesome. Right. Let's see if we can work this out. Because I don't need vast amounts of production for these. I just need them running at like better speed, basically. Now, let's have a think. If I put a little bit of a space, and then how do I actually want to do this? Because I quite like all four of them. Do I? You don't need thrusters for anything, do you? It's reinforced. No. They need the reinforced thrusters. That's quite a set of ingredients. Because we would need steel and copper to make them. Iron and processors for them. I think I'm going to need 2 of these, aren't I? Or maybe, if I just go straight for planetaries. Wait, that did not go down. Why did that not go down? Now, how close are you going to let me put them? Pretty close. Okay. So, if this is on the other side, yeah. And then that would be, say, there. So I'm thinking if I make the thrusters here, and then use a box as a sort of a pass-through, and feed them in there, then this can be the actual drones. And so we have... Oh, it's slightly too far away, isn't it? Is that just because I've missed? No. Let's move it one closer then. Should be there. So this is making drones, and they can go back that way. It also needs iron and processors. Iron. Although, doesn't this need... so if this was making the Logi vessels, so that would be processors and titanium. So actually we could have because they both need processors. So processors out the middle here. So this needs processors, because they both need them. But then we'll have iron around the back. We'll put that across there still. I don't know which one it will be coming in on. I keep forgetting that there's the fourth one on this. So these are regular things. So this would be, say, steel and copper. So steel. Are they ratioed at all? 2 and 3. Okay, so copper should really be the closer one. And steel. And then potentially that could be iron plate coming out of there. Save a slot. And that'll probably have to be a level 2. But like that. And then you're going to have, nope, you're going to have processors in, drones out, processors in. I've just mixed my belts up, haven't I? That's done. No. Wait, what? Are they going the right way? Because that's the output. I don't know what I did there. Let's just redo it all. So that's the output. That's your output. And that's your input. And that's your input. Hopefully that'll be okay. I'm too close to the lake. I'm going to have to landfill the lake when I had all this space. Idiot. Because I want to produce these at fairly high volume, because of the amount that we're going to end up using. Now I'm hoping that I haven't done something super dumb, and I can actually put these in, yeah, to make them available. Yeah, okay. So put that on 1,000, and that on 2,000 for now. That'll be a demand. These will be demands. Now what else do you need? You need the titanium alloy. Wait, did I set those? Oh. Just saw the shadow of a drone flying over. So this was that. I'm running out of slots, aren't I? Okay. Like that. And then the same trick here. Let's do that. But I want the thrusters, really. Am I going to need a third Logi station? Because that could go a bit further back. Or I could just feed them in. Yeah, it'd be better if I just feed them in. So we have the thrusters coming that way, maybe? And it grabs them off the belt. But then how am I getting this titanium in? Let's just put a bit of stuff here. So if you were thrusters, then you would need that. And you also need green thingies. And so I'm out of space. Okay, so we do need a third one, or I could have used interplanetaries. But I think the third one is fine. If I put it here somewhere. It does let you put them quite close. I'm surprised by that. In fact, let me put that closer than that. Oh no, I moved it over, didn't I? I moved it over. Put it there maybe. So what we can then do is have your thrusters going in there. So this is titanium alloy. I mean, I do have that one there. But yeah, I need somewhere to put the thrusters if I'm going to use them for the planetaries. Right, thruster. It needs the green whatchamacallits. Okay. Because these both need reinforced titanium? Yeah. So you can have that with the reinforced titanium. That's the thrusters going in. And now, oops. This is the green motors. Probably making a bit of a meal of this, but yeah. So and then we'll have more of these basically. So this won't be 2 to 1. This will be like, you know, 4 to 2 or something. And then shift. No, it's that one. No, that one. There you go. Okay, so I'll have 2 sets of this, I think. Should I get stuff ordered in? What's the ratio? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if we put that on 2,000. Put that on 3,000. Bit puzzled that that's not coming in, but because I'm pretty sure I set it. Oh, I've only got 10 drones. I'm pretty sure I've got that somewhere. Steel. But that suggests it's either not working or it's not set up properly. Which is weird because that shouldn't be working either then. Why are you not bringing steel in? Is it just too far away? So this is, I want pins. This is my big. I want to be able to put the equivalent of this as like a map marker, basically, like you've got in both Satisfactory and Factorio, where you can just say, "Here's my steel." Because this is steel here. Oh wow, okay. It's just we got 2 drones. That's the problem. That's your problem. Okay, never mind then. Okay. And this needs to have CPUs? No. Yes. It's got iron plate. Does not have CPUs. Then that needs to be reinforced titanium. These output here. And then they get input there. Oh, looks like we've finally got some steel. Okay, so oh, there. That. Okay. I think I can just put that there, can't I? So long as I put... Well, we can have one there as a bonus, but we want 2, 4, say 6. Belt's not long enough. Like that. Pop that there. Now, let's get some power on all this. Say that. And then these need... Oh, in fact, I didn't put any drones in them, did I? I'll have to go and see... I think it made 200, so... Put 3 in there. 3 in there. I didn't set what these are, so this is demand, demand, demand. That needs to be... So we've got 5, 2, 2. So... What did I put that on? So 2,000. Well, put on 3 then, and then these are. I mean, it's just bonkers. We went 10, yeah, 4. Okay. So just put it on 4,000. Don't need a million of these going in here, so I'll just put it on 100. I don't, just 1,000. And hook the rest of the power up. So, your blue power poles. That. Now, has it made enough? Well, no, it hasn't made enough. It's made 235. Oh, we've got 23, so we could do 1 orbital collector. Nice. Right, let's go and start sticking some of these in. Because say it's hopefully this virtuous circle thing where the more of them it makes, the more that we can, you know, use, and the more we can put in, and blah 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 blah. So let's put, say, 20 in there. Takes up to 25. So if we put 22 in here, 25 there, and 22 here as well. Like so. But this needs to be demand. That's supplies, that's fine. That needs to be demand. Demand. 1,000 of those is a lot, isn't it? Because they only stack to 50. And you can only put 10 in 10 in each. So if we take that down to 500, there, because it's 200, so that's 10 lots. That's 10 of those. So actually that probably needs to be higher, doesn't it? Because you can put them in the planetary ones as well. So just make me millions, please. Just millions, that'll do. Just millions. Okay, is it working? We are not full of anything. Why not? Why have you got 8 in? It's not running. Oh. Are these not? Oh, there's no steel, is there? It's coming in now as we get more bots. It's interesting, it's putting them in the storage rather than putting them in there. Okay, so those are the thrusters. Awesome. Now, let's see about these then. So that would be steel. So particle containers is not something we're making in any of our logistics thingies. Graphite is available. Am I putting it into a logistics station? I think I am. No. No, I'm not. Bum. Could we stick it in there? I think we could, couldn't we? What's going on over here then? Because I thought there was a... Oh, it's top hat delivery. Hmm. And that's because it's then delivering it somewhere else. Okay. Okay. So, I could spaghetti something over to here. How is that? Working then? Because did I just put 1 million in there and just left it at that? Because I don't see how they're getting transferred. Because I didn't put a logistics thing on that. Okay. Let's put one on now. I think it's too far away. Oh, well, there's no bot in there. That's not going to help anything. I could go and top them, actually, couldn't I? Out of range. Really? Well, I think we've run out of researchers, so I could boost the range. Anyway, let's see if that would work. But I say, it sort of does, clearly it doesn't matter. I guess because I'm just making like some local particle containers and just sort of leaving it at that. I think I'm going to have to go up more levels than that, aren't I? How high can I go? Not that high. That's a bit annoying. Okay. What are you doing? I don't quite know how that worked, but there you go. Okay, so graphite, or whatever it is, graphene, graphology, is going into one of them now. So, That will enable me to make particle containers. I'm also not making blue engines, but orbital collectors I'm not fussed about making in volume at this exact stage. However, we need them for those as well anyway. So, I think I'm not sure I've got graphite going in anywhere. So obviously in the local system, that smaller version. Where might I don't think I have. No. Because I could stick it. I could stick it in there basically. Just the off run. Yeah, let's do that. Rather than have a whole new build. A whole new build. I bet I've run out of stuff, have I? Yeah. I'm not getting any fuel. If I boost more of this belt, let's see. Oh, no. Upgrade. That one there. That bit there. Is that any better? You getting more? I think so. No, no. It's because it's on the end, basically. I mean, I still have enough, it's not using all this coal. I've hit the point where there's no more room. There's no more room. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, it's probably going in somewhere else. Oh, I forgot to take the indicator off. Right. Oh, nearly 6 o'clock. I guess there's no real point in me starting the next builds, and I don't have them blueprinted. Let's go back and have a look to see if the bots are making... drones are being made. Why is this not... Oh, I guess it's limited by the yellow, because the yellow is half the rate of the others. Is that right? Because that's 8 seconds, isn't it? And I've only got 8 of them. Where are these? So that's 3 seconds, and I've got 6 of them. Yeah, so really I should double these up. Oh, we're out of juice. Oh yeah. Is that because these are still charging? I don't think it is. No, I've probably just overloaded the system. So yeah, what we need to work on, or what I need to work on next time, is the gas giant collectors, so that we can do some fractionation. Yeah, so it's sort of running at half speed, the science, isn't it, really? Or half what it could do with the others. Okay. So let's go and have a look at the drones. I mean, that'll be interesting if we do get, or when we get the combat update. Presumably, doing what I'm doing now, of basically letting your power be very bad, is... oh, have I put these on the wrong way around? I have, haven't I? That is the wrong way around. It should be. No. No. Like that. Yeah, presumably we're going to need to be very careful with power, because presumably everything's going to run on electric trickery. 200 already! Look at that. That's what we like to see. I've got the thrusters going in there, but connected there, so I've done that wrong, haven't I? That should be going in there. Cool. Why are you complaining? No thrusters. Have I messed that up as well? There's not even a connection. It's not oh, I've messed it up. There's not even a connection. Oops. You working now? You're working. Yeah, so still there should still be some trickling through, because there's more than it needs, which will then give us the excess we need in order to build these bad boys, the orbital collectors. But we don't have blue motors or any power thing. I mean, we need the power thing anyway, just on principle. We've got the thrusters. We do have the ability to make both of those. In fact, let's go and have a look at that side of the equation. But currently we're only making them in tiny quantities via the other logistics system. What I can hopefully do now, if it starts making the others... Oh yeah, we've got 10 of them. None of these, obviously. But that's, that's the basic problem. We don't really need any more, thanks. So just calm down on that. Why are you not running? Because you've not got steel. No. Why have you not got steel? Why is there no iron on this at all? Oh dear. Because that's a tiny little trickle. Normally when I do that, I double up the... Why have I not put double connections? Like that. Okay. Yeah, so these two have basically run out, haven't they? But by doing that, hopefully, we'll get at least some make up. In fact, probably need these to be. But then it's slower because the power's dying, isn't it? Cool. Yeah, so next job is the logistics system, I think. But what we can do is get rid of this now, so we're not draining any of these resources out. Assuming Yeah, so we've got 20 in storage now. And all the machines are running. Okay, so if we kill all of this off... guessing this is going to explode my inventory. But I need to keep that up. How are you getting... yeah, so we need to get rid of that one and that one and that one. No. Oh, I tried to Control Z that then. Okay. But yeah, I should top these up as well, because part of the reason these are so slow is because they're not moving anything. And for example, if I use this to bring in engines from the Logi system, feed them into a box. And this, I must literally have just filled this up. Yeah, I have done, haven't I? Look. And then just sort of left it. Yeah, so I could put, you know, the graphite and, you know, engines and put them into a regular box, and suddenly this will really kick into gear, this, because it's and green motors as well. I could bring green motors over, but probably worth just retiring this whole system as we sort of build the things in. Yeah, cool, excellent. So in fact, let's just leave it going in the background. So what I'm going to do is... oh wow, green screen's having some fun, isn't it? What I'm going to do, if I can get this up, is... switch this over to screen capture. And this is... so this green screen's having great fun. It's the light, it's still, because it's 3 o'clock, it's still nice and sunny when I start streaming. And then when I finish at 6, it's all dark. So my camera, being rubbish and a very cheap one, doesn't know how to cope. But this, it won't be visible, I don't think. I might be able to zoom in a bit. But this is the payment I got, my first payout as an affiliate. And what I'm going to do, if it will let me, and I say I've had trouble donating before, but oh wow, why is that such low resolution? Oh, it's fine on there. Weird. Via the chat, and so I don't give any of my account details away, I am going to donate to charity. And I'm going to donate, what does that say? £38 and 83 pence. That's weirdly palindromic. And I'm going to hit donate. And it's probably going to tell me that I can't do it. No, it's fine. And I just put my name in. There we go. So I say this was my first payout from affiliate. Yeah, that's fine. Gift aid. Oh, gold. Didn't know I was going to have to fill out a blooming form. So that's... it's because you can do gift aid. Oh, did something pop up then? In the UK. Oh, I don't need that bit. Hang on. Let's do that. I'm not fully sure if I agree with gift aid. It's a bit of a weird thing. It's basically a tax rebate. But if you think about it, your taxes go to pay for some important stuff. Continue to payment. So PayPal. That should all be fine. So PayPal balance. Click purchase. And hopefully that's come through. Payment processing, your donation order will be. Thank you for your donation. There we go. Now hopefully that's listed in the... So I've had awful trouble with it before. It's because, well, to be frank, PayPal's a load of rubbish. But there you go. There you go, £64.83 for the RSPCA. I don't think that's too bad. For a nobody streamer, only gets like, 5 people watching at a time. Cool. So, can I end that? How do I end the thing via this? How would I do that then? Yes, that's the money donated anyway. From my first affiliate payment. I will close the charity, the fundraiser down. Can I do that? My fundraisers. Stop. There we go. And when it comes, I'll do another one because, I say, I'm more happy for people to donate. So you want to start your fundraiser? Okay. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that might not have. Huh. The behind the scenes thing says dollars, but it's in pounds, so hopefully that's all, the maths has all worked. But yes, when charity comes back... Wait, did I knock my screen? When the charity comes back, it will be a cancer charity, probably. Change my settings. You see how smooth I am? Such a professional streamer. There we go. There's my schedule. So next week we'll be back again, and we will be playing Bob's and Dyson Sphere Program. I think. Let's have a look at the dates. Yes, so that's the last stream in February. So I may not set the next charity one up for then. It might well come back in March. March becomes... No, we'll be totally fine for the next month or so. March, end of March, April/May becomes very complicated. This is just like my usual super early warning that basically I have loads of leave because it's accrued where I've been working the weekends. So I'm going to take that all as time off in lieu, basically. I'm going to a gaming event, WASD, in London, which is the end of March. It's also then Easter in the UK. I probably won't stream at Easter. I'm planning on visiting family. It's then my birthday, so that's like the first week in May. So we'll be fine throughout all February and sort of half of March, so the next month. But then streams may well just basically stop for maybe 6 weeks or so. May come back in the summer. If there's random days in that I'm bored and I fancy streaming, then I'll stream. But past experiences, I usually I don't, and I just sleep and stuff. Particularly at the moment, I'm shattered from all this work I've been doing. But yeah, so that's just a heads up. But as I say, next month or so, Bob's and Dyson Sphere Program. I'll do my best to finish the Dyson Sphere Program stream, or at least get it to a point where we're building the Dyson Sphere before I stop. So we've got about a month, so it's about 4 streams. But I might swap a Bob's for a Dyson Sphere to try and get that to happen. Because when you get to that point, it's just like scaling up. You've basically done all your research, and it's just more and more stuff, more planets, and it's really cool. But we may also reach the limit there. Although I may have built my new computer by that point. But you also read that, my machine may not be able to cope if we're doing multi-planetary construction. So that's a bit of a fair warning on that. I guess the other thing is to say that I have a YouTube channel. It has all of the VODs from all of my streams and a couple of videos beside. It also has, on Factorio in particular, it's got my blueprints. So if you want to use my blueprints for building It takes you all the way up to rocket launch in Factorio, but it does contain errors and problems. They're not final blueprints. There's a series I'm doing where I'm working on them, but that's on hold for a while. So there we go. So that's it for today and for this weekend. If you've been watching, I hope you've enjoyed it and you might consider coming back for another one. I've been Trismegistus. This has been Dyson Sphere Program. Thanks for watching. Cheers.